Child's pose is our starting position today. If you don't like a child's pose, you can just be on your elbow, moving in at a cat stretch, so your bottom is not pressed down into your heels. Or if you are in child's pose, just reach your fingers forward, lift the elbows off the ground, and really lengthen out through the sides of your back, putting your bottom into your heels. And feeling yourself melting down in between your hips. So my knees are wide so that I can melt my stomach, chest, reaching towards the floor. Take some long deep breaths. One more deep breath here. Take your arms for a walk over to the right, or the left, to the right. Interlace those fingers, your left hand to the right, and stretch down that left side. And over to the other side. Interlace the fingers, right hand on left hand, and then lengthen out through the arm, pull down through the side. And then bring yourself back into the center, pull yourself up onto your hands and knees underneath your hips, hands underneath your shoulders. Take your left leg back, your right arm forward and reach the body. Find your balance and stretch. Tuck your toes on that right foot if you need to. We're going to inhale to hold, exhale, curl under, scoot the belly in, curve the spine up towards the side and lengthen away again. We're going to do 10 repetitions. Squeezing in through the belly, lengthening. Pulling in for 3. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale in for 4. Lengthen. 5. Woman here. I'm taking the AC, still not working. No. 7.
Not really do one yet. Well, we take it slow then.
8. Working up a sweat, Tom. Working up a sweat. 9. One more. And 10. Lengthen your arm and leg away and drop your hand and knee down to the floor. Take your hands wide. So we start, remember, warming up the body. So still stay in a box position. Inhale, drop your nose to the tips of your fingers. Exhale, press back up. So your chest ends up going between your thumbs. Your elbows are very slightly pressed behind. Inhale. Exhale. Drop at least as low as the crease of your elbow, if not a couple of inches down. Down for 5. We power up through the exhalation. Inhale as we go down. 6. Squeezing the tummy muscles. Don't let that lower back arch. Last 2. One more. And then bring your hands back underneath your shoulders. Take your right leg up and behind and your left arm forward. Find your balance. Tuck your toes on the left foot if you need to. We breathe in to reach. We exhale, curl it under. Inhale, reach away. Curl it. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Always hold that really lovely arch in the spine. Every time you tuck in, it's an opportunity to scoop the tummy muscles in a little bit more and activate them a little bit more. Halfway there, that's 5. 6. 7. 8. Last 2. Reach away. 9. When we've done that 10th one, we reach away one more time and drop the hands, drop the knees down. Bring your hands a little bit further in underneath your shoulders. Keep your back flat, squeeze the belly in. Inhale, drop your elbows in towards your rib cage, go halfway down and press back in again for 1. Inhale, exhale, press up. 2. So not too low, remember we're just warming up. 3. If your body's struggling in this position, I'd rather you took your eye gaze forward, just rock forward, pull the elbows, tuck them in, and push your body weight back. If you drop straight down, you're going to put all the pressure into your elbow joints and wrist joints. So it's a micro movement if you wish. Or if you're quite strong, you can go down to the crease of the elbows, back up again. I'm not quite sure how many we've done, guys. We're going to do 2 more. Inhale down. Exhale up, last one. I go slightly forward. And then push back into a slightly narrower child's pose. So my knees are about in line with my shoulders. Reach the arms, drop your head and chest down, pull your bottom into your heels. Or just lift your bottom out with your heels if it's not for you. Slide your hands into place your fingers at the base of the spine. Stay as forward as you can and lift those arms up towards your head. Inhale, ease it up a little bit. Exhale, lift it back up. 2, ease it. 3, lift open the shoulders. 2 more. 4. Last one. And 5. Good. Roll it up. Come to your elbows. Interlace the fingers, make a triangle position. Tuck your toes and lift up and stretch. Elbow down facing dog. Take a little walk through the legs, bending and extending. A bit of yoga in this today, guys, if that's okay. Whilst you're bending and extending, lift the tailbone to the sky. Lengthening out through the back. Couple of more presses, each leg. And then pause there, take one more breath. Look forward towards me, we drop the knees down to a hover, and we lift back up for 1. Drop down to a hover, up for 2. That's too much. You can just briefly drop your knees and lift them straight back up again. But the hover is where your core muscles are going to kick in, because you're doing a half plank position. And down 6. Push up, down the balls of your feet. 7, 8, 9, and of course that last one, hold your hover. Knees just literally off the ground. I gaze forward, lengthen the spine through your belly. Hold it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower the knees down. Slide the fronts of your feet down towards the floor. Okay, so from this position, I want you to take your right arm out to the side. And this is just stabilizing the arm. You're going to take your right leg up behind you. You're going to squeeze that leg across the opposite leg. So I'm pushing my thigh. And then tap the toe down. So we're going to make full range of this. We're going to inhale, lift up. Take it all the way around. And tap it out to the right side of your hip. Lift it all the way back. And squeeze it as we tap behind the other leg. Big lift. Breathe. That's 2. Up and over. And back. 3. Like I said, we're going mostly 10 today. 4. So rush it. As you drop your leg to the floor, to the right side, your obliques, the side of your abs, need to control that movement. And then lift it back up again. Over for 7. So it's going to be your opposite leg feeling this, your left leg. Over for 8. Last 2. Up and over for 9. And then last one to up, over, and 10. And land it on the floor for me. Press the outside edge of your feet and just push the foot into the ground. Got a strong press, little stretch down the side of the ankle. Now lean a little bit more over to the left. Slide down to your fingertips on that right side. Bending your elbow and then point the toe, lift the leg to the ground. Big circles. Staying to the outside of that hip. So you're making circles to the right side of your body. 3, 4, 5, 6. Stay around to the right side of your body. Come on. Pause, reverse. We're not going behind, we're going forward. 3, squeeze the belly, left butt should be fired up. 5, 5 more, come on, big circles. Bend your knees, you really need to. 3, last 2. 1 more. And drop it to the floor. Come up onto your hands. And then slide that foot as far away as possible. Hold your hands with it. Take your left knee out, turn your toes out, drop them down to both elbows. Look up, lengthen the spine, and then exhale, push your hips back and down. Let's have a deep stretch into the inner thigh. And breathe. Breathe. Push the outside edge of that right foot into the ground. Lower your hips down if you can, which means sliding your foot maybe an inch or two away from you. Push your bottom further back and further down. Yes. Another 2 breaths. Make sure you're breathing. Don't hold your breath. And then we bring ourselves up onto our hands. We walk the foot back in. Put it back in again. Knees a little bit wider. Feet a little bit wider. And sit back. Child's pose. So this is a little bit more in the hips, this one. If you can get your bottom in between your feet, amazing. And then lower your head and chest down. And if it doesn't work for you, find something that does. You might need to bring your feet together. You might need to be in cat stretch. Okay, lift your bottom out a little bit. Bring the knees in a little bit. So my feet and my knees and my shoulders are all the same width apart. And then take your hands forward. And we're gonna do hands wide, sorry, my mistake. Now, we're going to lift out, go down into a push-up, and then pull back. So lengthening, come forward, push up. So not so much for box position this time. Before you want to lift your knees up and do it fully on your toes, now's the chance to do so. Or you can lift one leg. Push it down as you pull back and lift the other leg. Your choice. But you both should be doing one leg loss, really, shouldn't you? Yeah? John?
I don't know.
Yeah, do it. 4 more. We're alternating those legs.
Yeah, 2 leg lift.
Huh?
2 leg lift.
Yeah, that'd be impressive. How the anti would try. So 1 more. Pull back in. Look forward, stretch the arms. Inhale, exhale, come forward. Drop down to the crease of the elbow and pump the arm. 10, 9, stay low. 7, I gaze slightly forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push it back, drop down to your elbows. Make a triangle position, tuck the toes, lift your hips, and walk through those legs. So this time, we're going to bend those knees for hover. Okay, I gaze to the hand, and we're going to do a little heel kick to the bottom, alternating. Kick, 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 kick. If that's not for you, then go back to what we did before. We lengthen that, lower to a hover, lengthen that. Now the key to this exercise is your kneecaps are practically brushing the floor the whole time. 8, 7, squeeze your tummy muscles. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold your hover. Hold it, hold it, hold it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop it down. Slide it back, lengthen your arms. Bring yourself forward, drop down to your right elbow, take your left arm out to the side. We're going to take the left leg up behind. Squeeze it across the inner thigh of the right leg. Tap the toes to the ground, that's our starting point. We inhale, lift up, exhale, all the way around. Tap the outside of your left hip, lift it all the way back around again and squeeze it back behind that thigh. Lots of loose movements through the hip joint, but still controlled through your core. So your abs still firing up, but you're allowing that mobility to occur through the hip. So you want a right buttock to fire up this time. So we're halfway. Big lift. A little tap down to the floor. 7. 8. Last 2, guys. 9. One more. And 10. Now drop it down. Press the outside edge of your foot. Push your weight into it. Just get a little stretch down the outside of your thigh. Come up onto your hands whilst you're doing it. And this gives us a chart. Get back down to your elbow and one step ahead. When you're ready, take your body weight a little bit more into the right hip. Fingertips a little bit more off the floor. Bend to your elbow to help push the leg off the floor. And big circles around the outside. Come on, big as you can go. Bend your knees if you really need to. Otherwise, get lots of movement through the body. We've got 4 more in this direction. Last 2. 1 more and we reverse it. Let's go. Up, back around for 1. 2. Bring that leg as far forward as you can before you circle it. 3. 4. 5. We're just halfway there, so we're nearly there. 6. 7. Keep going. 9. 1 more. And land it on the ground. Come up onto your hands. Slide that leg away. Then drop back down to your elbows. Take your left knee wide as well. Open the toes towards the left. The right leg. Slide the right leg over a little bit. Turn the toes out to the right. I was looking in the mirror trying to explain that. And then press the outside edge down into that inner thigh. Relax through the shoulders. And inhale, push the bottom back. Further, exhale, lower to the ground. Three more deep breaths. Keep breathing through the nose, out through the mouth. Don't lose that connection with the floor and that outer edge. Hold on, push the foot down, push the foot down. 1 more breath. Then slowly come up onto your hands. Put the foot in, slide it back into the middle, and we once again park ourselves back into child pose. Bring your hands, see if you can catch hold of your heels and curl into little balls. Physically use your arms to stretch the spine and curl down. Just a couple of more breaths, enjoying this feeling. And then we take our eye gaze forward. We bring our hands narrow and lift our chest, pull our shoulders back and down. This time we lift up, we go back into those triceps, going deeper, pushing back up, pulling back into your bottom. So lifting, roll through the shoulders, dropping down, coming back in. Remember, you might just want to do a little bend here. That might be enough for you. But the whole point of triceps is we're rolling through the shoulders. That means you need to pull your body weight forward rather than down. Add the leg lift if you can. Alternating. Three more on each side. That's 6 more in total. Be strong in those triceps, back of those arms, firing off. One more each side. Lovely. Pause here, hands and knees. Roll forward one more time. Drop down into those arms. Let's pump it. 10, 9, 8. Come on, really push through. Squeeze the belly. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And then sit it back, relaxing your elbows to the ground, bowing your head. Just do a quick roll up onto your heels, interlace your fingers, and just stretch open through your shoulder blades. Breathe fingers tight together and open out. Are you getting hot yet?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no air conditioning. It's frozen. Got hot latte. And then just open up the other way. Big squeeze back into the chest. So we're going to take this into a love yoga pose. We're going to go to downward facing dog. So hands this time, tuck the toes, lift the hips. So this exercise ends up in a good deep stretch, which we're going to pigeon, which we all love. Take a little walk through the legs. Bending, extending. Now, I want you to attempt to lift your left leg all the way up to the sky. Push your right heel into the floor and extend that right leg. A rolling motion forward now. We roll onto the tips of the toes on that right leg. Bring our body weight forward, pulling the knee in, and then kicking the leg all the way back up to the sky again. Where are you going? You're one step up. Where's the head? Pull in and kick up for 2. So this is how slow you are going. Slowly rocking forward, pausing on that plank, and then using your strength to kick back up. If that's not for you, stay on your toes and just rock forward into a plank and then lift back up again. Okay? Or you might want to rock forward into a plank, pull the knee forward, return the foot and lift back up. 4 more. Come on, be strong. Don't rush it. If you rush it, you're going to end up doing more. 2 more. Get those shoulders firing up. Last one. Guys, we hold the hover. We hold the hover. Abs on. Come on. 8, 7, 6. Squeeze the thigh in towards your abs. 2 and pigeon. Stay upright and lift your chest. Wriggle your foot into the right position. So you might bring your foot further forward if you want deeper into the buttock. Equal out your hips. And then stretch your right arm up. Reach the chest, look up. And then we reach that arm forward and drop down, and let's relax here. About 30 seconds holding the stretch. I like to take a little wriggle side to side, just to ease it in a little bit more as I breathe. Let your shoulders drop. Should be able to get another 3 deep breaths in here. And I want you to push up onto your hands and then just rock into your left buttock. Pull that knee in. Take your right hand to face the sky. Either catch your foot with your hand or the outside of the thigh or chin. Chin. Lift up and take a rotation. So we want to try and keep your buttock close to the floor as possible. And then lift the leg into. And then untwist. So look, we're going to take a bit of a front stretch here. So from this position, my left hand's going behind. I'm going to lean And as you're going to lift your hips and push your hips up into your knees, and then reach the arm and take a little stretch, a little opening. I think we did this last week. Have a little bend. You want to try and arch through the back, lift the eye gaze, and look back at that hand if you can. Nice through the abdomen, this one, and then swoop it back around. Sit yourself down. Down. Hands on the floor. Turn yourself back around. Lift yourself back up, down facing dog. Take a little walk. Draw your heels down, squeeze the belly, lift your hips, get a nice strong triangle position. Okay, let's go. Right leg goes up, keep the toe pointed, straighten out through the knee, lift as high as you can. Feel your buttocks squeezing to get that elevation. Then we begin to look forward, and then we drop our body weight forward, pull the knee in, and then power it back and lift up. Absolutely no point in rushing this. The whole point is time under tension, remember? Lift up for 3. If it's not for you, keep the toes down, roll forward, and lift back up and down facing dog. Or you could always roll forward, pull the knee in, returning foot as you lift. 4 more. Going forward for 3. Stay with me. Pick it up. Forward for 2. Pick it up. 1 more. We come forward and we hold the hover. Now use your abs to pull your thigh up. Lengthen. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and pigeon. Woo! Pigeon on this side. So before you do anything, adjust your foot. Pull it up a little bit if you wish. Try and get an equal balance on both hips. And then raise your left arm. Look up, reach. Welcome to your right arm. You get as much elevation and reach as you can. Back bend. And then reach forward and then lower yourself down. And then again, I like to do that wriggle side to side. Shoulders dropped, carry no tension whilst you stretch. Good 30 seconds. Breathing slowly through this. All right, bring yourself up into your hands. You can sit down into that buttock. Pull the knee in. And then sit as upright as you can. Bring your left hand behind you. Take your right hand, grab your thigh or shin, and lift up and twist. Careful, enough. Teach your hand, grow, 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 lift, 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 rotate. And then gently just ease it off. And then bring your feet around in front of you. Good. Flex your feet, catch hold of your feet. Let's do a little hamstring stretch. Lift up tall, slide the knees away as far as your body allows you to, and then drop your head just down. Feel free to bend and extend those legs. A little bit deeper. And then slowly roll up. Lean into your hands. Just lift your chest, your shoulders back. We're going to do some arm circles. Arms forward, shoulders relaxed. Scoot the belly in, drop halfway down. And then we'll scoot the arms down. Lift all the way up for 1. Down, and all the way around for 2. 3. Try and get them to squeeze back as much as you can. 5. Go a little bit further down if you want more. 6. 7. 8. Put those feet down. 9. 10. Pause. Lift the knees in. Lift your chest. You can extend your legs through and hold. 10 seconds. Come on, get those legs up. Lift the chest, squeeze the belly. 7, 6, 5. Lift them. 3, 2, and bend the knees. Heels to the floor. Grab the legs. Lift your spine. And hamstring stretch again. Grab the chin. Drop the chest to the thighs. Roll it up, lean it back and lift it. Arms forward. Scoot the belly in, drop down. So we're going the opposite direction this time. Which way do we just go? Not the way we just went. Lift up, take it back, and down. You sure? No, down, lift it up, and overhead for 1. It was only about like, what, 20, 30 seconds ago? And up for 3. If you want more, go back further. 4.
I'm already blocking it out.
That's fine. 5. 6. 7. Go further back if you can. 8. Last 2. 9. Last 1. 10. Hold. Lift the chest. Lift the knees. Hopper. Stop. Then lift the chest. Bring it back. Come on. Hold on. Shoulders relax. Get those legs in. Get those legs in. When you left, 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, and drop the heels. This time, lean forward. Let the spine relax. Slide your left hand around the outside of your right foot. Hand on the floor outside. Push that leg away. So it begins to pull your shoulder and then pull back to your shoulder and twist slightly to get into the left side of your spine, shoulder blade, and so on. So play with the stretch until you get it. Some people like to turn further, some people like to lean further. My right arm plays quite a big role in getting that stretch. Push that foot into that hand. Carefully just ease it off and just swap to the other side. Find that stretch, push the legs straight and twist. And then just ease it off. Lean back, lift the chest. And back. So I'm going to finish a bit earlier, so just make sure. So, until tummy, so you can start. Yeah? Let's do it. Let's do 2 more exercises. Flip around, lie down. It's all right, Tom. You're okay. You're excited to do it. Take a little wide stance into a star shape. Squeeze the belly, squeeze the butt. We lift our upper body, we lift our lower body. We pull everything into a squeeze. We open everything back out and drop it back down again for 1. Lift, squeeze, open for 2. 3, 4, so down back to those 10s. 4, we pull those thighs together. 5. If it's too much, keep the arms down, do the legs on their own. 6, or you keep the legs down and do the arms on their own. Or you could alternate. 2 more. Last one. We lift, we hold, and we go to swing kick. Come on, swing kick. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. A little wriggle through the hips, loosen out through that lower back straight away. Elbows onto shoulders. Let's finish up in a plank, yeah? Okay, let's do knee tap plank with a hip up and down hip movement as well. So we're going to lift ourselves up into the full plank. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold. Hip presses. 10, 9, 8. Scoot the belly in to lift your body weight up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee tap. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And hip presses. 10, 9. We're going to do this one more time. So work to your maximum. 6. If you need to spin your knees there. That's fine. 3, 2, 1. Last tap. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last hip press. Come on. 10. Squeeze. 8, 7, 6. Pull your tummy muscles in. 3, 2, and knees down. Last time, relax child's pose. Elbows down. Nice, long deep breath. Find your natural breath. Interlace those fingers, the base, the spine. Let your shoulders drop for now. And then when we're ready, just lift the arms up and over and just hold there for 10 seconds. Reaching up and away. And then carefully release back down. Come onto your hands and knees. Sit back into your heels. Once more, interlace those fingers, open those shoulder blades again. Now I've got a twist on. Open the arms, interlace the fingers, and stretch them out. And then as we release, we raise our arms up, big circle up. Take a breath in as we bring our hands together and exhale, bow down, clap yourself. Thank you so much.